This is Spanish 3, Family and Community, Vocab 111 through 115. I'm going to say the following words in English then Spanish and then clap. And after I clap, I'd like you to repeat both the English and the Spanish with me, okay? 111. To move, mover. To move, mover. 112. I move things, muevo cosas. I move things, muevo cosas. 113. To move to a new home, mudarse. To move to a new home, mudarse. 114. Stepfather, padrastro. Stepfather, padrastro. And finally, 115. Stepmother, madrastra. Stepmother, madrastra. I don't think anybody's going to miss to move is mover. It's the same word, okay? So that's easy enough. Remember, green letters mean they're the same in both English and Spanish, the letters, and they're even in the same order. Now, what makes this tricky is mover is a boot verb, like poder. Remember on poder, the yo form present tense is in podo, it's puedo. Everybody say puedo, puedo. So it's a boot verb, and this O turns into UE. Now think for a second. What's the only form of a boot verb in the present tense where the O doesn't turn into UE? The we form. And remember, why doesn't the we form change, everybody? Because we keep our letter. We keep our letter. So mover is to move, and muevo is I move. Now, cosas is things, which means cosa is thing. Now, some people have trouble with that, so here's what I came up with. Everybody say casa. Casa. Casa's house. Now say cosa. Cosa's thing. The reason you buy a house is so you have a spot to store all of your things. So listen and repeat. I have so many cosas in my casa. I have so many cosas in my casa. I have also so many things, cosas, in my house. Casa. Hopefully that'll help. Now hold on, Mr. Holt. You just said mover is to move, and now you're saying mudarse is to move. Well, it's a little different. Mover is to move an item, like I'm going to move my shoes or I'm going to move the car. But mudarse is to move to a new home. And notice it's reflexive, okay? You say me mudo. Te mudas. So literally in Spanish, when you say I move to a new home, you say I move myself to a new home. Or my mom moved to a new home. She moved herself to a new home. Okay? Now, how are we going to remember that mudarse is to move to a new home? Well, everybody say mud. Mud. A lot of times when you move into a new house, the yard hasn't totally come in yet, and it's hard not to track mud into your new home. Say that. It's hard not to track mud into your new home. Now, once the grass comes in, mud isn't as much of a problem because you've got lawn, but just kind of remember that mover is to move an item, and mudarse is to move to a new house. Now, padrastro is stepdad or stepfather. Everybody say astro. Astro. Astro always makes me think of the Astrodome and AstroTurf and all that. So visualize your stepfather brings you to the Astrodome and he says, don't step on the AstroTurf. Get it? So astro step is astro. Now in English we say stepfather, but in Spanish they say father step. In English we say stepmother, but in Spanish they say mother step. So padrastro stepdad and madrastra is stepmom. Alright, let's take a post quiz. I'm going to cover up the Spanish. Please take a few moments to look at the English and say the Spanish equivalents out loud, or even better, look at the English and write the Spanish equivalents down on a piece of paper. This has been Spanish 3, Family and Community, Vocab 111 through 115.